Okay, right at the top here, please hit the like button down below, the thumbs up button. That will tell Google and YouTube my video has value and credibility. I know I talked about that really fast, but like this video because that will tell Google to place me at the top of Google search results or near the top, and I can help other people avoid this. What this is something about dumbmoneynew.com, reviews. If you're looking for reviews about this, dumbmoneynew.com, I'm here to help because this is not something you want to spend your money on. This is not something you want to spend your time on. Dumb money is not something you want to invest anything in whatsoever. I'm going to show you why. So there's an ad that was running here that I saw on Facebook. They want this deleted. Watch now. And it says, I made $21,550 in 6 days. He didn't even try, or someone did. So let's hit play on this. Let's listen to this. And then I will talk about where this goes.
Jason Goldman sent me a cease and desist for exposing this, so I'm leaking it live. This dumb money loophole is so illegally easy, they wish it actually was illegal. It pulls $1,400 a day while you binge Netflix. No marketing scheme, no boss. Just you versus their desperate lies. On day one...
All lies. And you're not going to be able to make money by watching Netflix. This is a classic thing like that you can be a Netflix video tagger and do this on Netflix and just watch Netflix and make $300 a day, $400. It's not going to be the case. This is an outright scam.
I made $847. Day 7, I had $13K pending and $24,000 cleared. Then they froze my account. Twice. They called it impossible. I called their bluff. Now, my lawyer's richer than their CEO.
Also, if you can't tell, this is not what this woman was originally saying. It looks like her video is being misused with deepfake visuals, AI audio. So this is not the person. This is not someone who's actually saying this. It could be an AI generated voice with deepfake visuals. That's what it looks like.
Here's why they're terrified. This takes 121 seconds a day. Set it at 5 a.m. or midnight and watch your account beg for mercy. My brother, a college dropout who owes 14 parking tickets, made $21,550 in 6 days. He didn't even try.
Never gonna happen.
Yawned and bought a Rolex. If this human dumpster fire can win, what's stopping you? But the clock's ticking. Reddit threads about this are getting deleted. Fresh interns are crying in bathrooms. And once this hits 1 million views...
Reddit threads about this are not getting deleted. That's like...
They'll nuke this video off the internet. If you're tired of being a slave to the billionaires, if you're ready to burn their system to the ground, smash the Learn More button before they erase it and your last shot forever. Tap Learn More below to join the cash rebellion or kneel until your last day.
Okay, and so... Like I said, there's an ad here. I didn't believe it until I saw the balance. And it says 47 comments. You might be thinking, oh, wow, let's see what these comments say. I looked at these earlier, and I'm pretty sure that most of them have been hidden because they're probably calling it out being a scam. So you can see here, I'll hit previous comments. This top person tagged herself. Okay, all right. Someone needs help with Facebook. Michelle's, the link is broken now. Waverly says, hallelujah. It says it doesn't take you to Nextflix. Okay, what are you saying? How? And so there are a handful of comments here, but then they end. It said there were 47 comments, meaning, of course, that some of them have been hidden because people are making fun of this. And it says it has 911 likes with 100 shares, which is not great. And you click on this, and it will take you to dumbmoneynew.com. And like I said, this is something about dumb money, dumbmoneynew.com reviews. And I want to cover this because it is a scam. It is something that claims you're going to be able to get one thing, but it ends up delivering something else. Bait and switch. It's going to be a system, a 3-click thing, 30-second phone ritual, something like that, right? And it ends up being something completely different. I'm going to tell you what it is because I've seen the members area about this whole thing, and it's not what it says it is. So stick around for that.
This is my dad's phone. It's cracked, it's slow, and honestly, it's a total piece of junk. But in the next 60 seconds, you'll see how I turn this old phone into a money-making machine. One that brings him in 100.
Why would it say new payment instead of like dumb money? There's no dumb money branding there.
So how did I do it? It's all thanks to a 30-second phone ritual that's so simple my 10-year-old could follow it. And honestly,
You notice how they
80-year-old
yeah, they're going to talk about how old people here can do this.
The 30-second phone ritual works.
It's not a 30-second phone ritual. I'm going to turn it down just for a second. So they showed phone settings, which is something they do in these sorts of videos. They show phone settings and like SIM cards, and they want you to think, yeah, there's some setting on my phone. I just need to enable it. This system, Dumb Money, is going to tell me how I do this. It's going to show me how to make money with my phone. I just need to follow their information. That's not what this is. Like I said, I'm going to tell you what this is here in just a minute, and I'm not going to try to sell it to you with a link.
Now let me be clear. This isn't some get-rich-fast fantasy. I'm not some internet millionaire flexing Lambos. But I do make $10,000 to $20,000 a month from this. It's real money.
Well, an extra $10,000, $20,000 a month could afford, I believe, a Lamborghini.
My wife to leave her
eventually, like,
enough for us to finally live again.
But you're not going to make that.
We spend time together without stressing about bills. We laugh more. We breathe easier. And it's all thanks to this one little...
Number 7, Pleasy, Paris. What is that behind the phone settings?
And the more I do it, the more money I make. Like this. And this...
New payment, but there's no Dumb Money branding.
24/7. It doesn't stop. And whenever I need more money, I just do the phone ritual again. Listen, this is not...
Why would you take out your SIM card? Like, what are they...
If you want to get rich, then this isn't for you. But if you just need something to make a reasonable amount of money, then this is it. Try out the 30-second phone ritual. It changed my life. So watch this video to the end, because if you take action and use it, this is the one thing that will change your life.
It's not going to.
Hey, my name's Matt Scott, born and raised in Texas. Barely made it through high school. I'm not some tech wizard. I don't know.
This will tell you that you are, if you're someone who's not tech savvy, if you're old, if you're a grandmother, grandfather, whatever, you're going to be able to do this. Don't worry. And that hey, this is not going to make you get rich, but you're going to be able to make $10,000, $20,000, and that you're going to be able to, like me, maybe you can pay cash for a house. And then we bought 2 new Toyotas, which I think was what they're about to show here, that they bought a new house, no mortgage, 2 new Toyotas in cash. But they're not saying you're going to make like many, many millions, which is a strategy they're using, of course. They're telling you you're going to make more money, but you're not going to make way more money, because that seems not believable. If they flash amazing vacations, exotic cars, beautiful people, that sort of thing, it doesn't look real. So they've scaled that back, these scammers have, to make you think that this is not something that is a scam. It is something that is a bait and switch. They claim it's this phone thing. I'll tell you what it is. Here's what this is. When you get to the members area, like if you make a purchase, get to the members area, which I've seen, it will show you different websites. It's like a few different videos or courses or whatever you want to call it. And it keeps showing this Matt Scott guy, who I believe in another ad refers to himself as Matt Smith. So someone's not telling the truth there. This is something that just presents to you a list of websites. External websites that have nothing to do with dumb money. And it's like, hey, you might be able to make money doing surveys on this website, like Swagbucks or YouGov, YOUGOV, or Ibotta, IBOTTA.com. By, maybe you can sell some products. Maybe you can go to TaskRabbit. It actually mentions TaskRabbit. Websites you can already find without paying for this product. There is no system, there is no ritual, there is no app, there is no special thing you turn on and it makes you money on autopilot overnight. Basically, it's just a list of websites, and it has some videos that introduces you to these different websites to try to make it look like they didn't do nothing at all to make this product. But basically, it's nothing, and you don't want to spend your money on it. And it is a bait and switch scam. They are not telling you the truth about what this is up front with all the ads and all the videos. And you also notice you can't really find a lot of information about anyone who is actually behind this in a legitimate manner. You will not find articles online from credible news publishers saying, we interviewed the founder of Dumb Money. His name is this, and here's where he lives in this town, and he grew up in doing this, and he did this in the past, and all these other things, because it's just the classic thing where you see something that's way too good to be true and you can't find any information easily about who created it. And then you start, maybe in some cases, maybe not with this, but with other cases, you do a little bit of research and it all presents itself like it's something happening in the US, and you find like Cyprus Or you find eventually like Hong Kong, and there's nothing about Hong Kong anywhere in the marketing because they don't want you to know that, And so you're not going to make money with this. The members area for this is just a few different websites, maybe a course from someone else claiming use my course or whatever. There's no actual system having to do with your phone settings or your SIM card. All that is super misleading. So don't waste your money on this. dumbmoneynew.com. If you're looking for reviews, my review, don't order this. I mean, the constant promise of a 30-second phone ritual in these videos, there is no 30-second anything. And even in the members area, they're like, hey, I want to tell you about this thing that takes 30 seconds. It's this website you can go to, Swagbucks or TaskRabbit or whatever, but it's not a 30-second thing. They're not telling you the truth. They're just lying to you, continuing to lie by being like, oh, we mentioned that 30-second phone ritual in our marketing. We have to somehow mention that here in our members area, even though it has nothing to do with it. And we kind of didn't tell the truth. So let's just say 30 seconds anyway, even though it doesn't take 30 seconds. So this is something that's packaged in a way to where someone wants to make a bunch of money who's behind all this, of course. And they want to do it in a way by presenting one thing up front, but delivering something much less impressive in the very end. And they're not telling the truth about it. And they want to just see how many people maybe buy it. And then they get that money. And by the way, not this product, but I've seen with other products that look just like this. People get charged the initial amount of money, $67, $97, $197, whatever. And then they're also charged additional charges that they did not expect. And sometimes their bank blocks it, and they tell me that in the comments. I'm like, well, that's good. But I don't know what happens with this, but I'm telling you that similar products, very similar products, maybe very, very similar products, same marketing, same everything, have in the past charged people additional charges they did not want. So keep that in mind whenever you go into something like this, even if you don't believe me and you still want to buy it. I don't think you want to be charged way more than they're telling you, do you? So especially because you're not going to make money on this in the way they claim with a 30-second phone ritual, a system, your phone settings, a SIM card, whatever. So like, comment, subscribe. There's a thanks button down below too. It's the heart-shaped symbol with the $sign. If you want to tap that, that'd be great. That's your way to get back to me in a safe and secure manner. If you're well off, you can do that. I don't get much of anything from that at all, almost ever, but sometimes people pass $2 to $5 my way a week, right? Maybe $10 once every now and then. That's it. So like, comment, subscribe. If you don't know what to comment, what's your favorite pizza topping? It's very simple. The more comments I receive, the more likes I receive, the more Google and YouTube says, oh, this is something that's legitimate. This video has credibility. He's busting a scam. Let's place it higher in Google search results. So like, comment, subscribe. I've said that a million times, but thank you so much for watching.